Hey guys, what's up? And happy Monday. Welcome back. Of course, we have a busy day ahead of us. Guys, for anyone who just joined us in our Wake Up and Adam morning show, I thank you guys so much. We had almost 500 people in the room. You guys are amazing, especially for so early, 9:30 a.m. I love you guys. Now, of course, that's not what we're back to talk about today. We're back to talk about Andy Cohen, who is sorry, but not sorry. Now, we have the details, why he's explaining himself and why he's not sorry for his actions over the last week and a half. Yeah, it's interesting. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no secret that it looked like nobody had more fun on this most recent New Year's Eve than Andy Cohen. Now, we know that he co-hosted CNN's New Year's Eve coverage from Times Square with his best friend, Anderson Cooper, and apparently, which we've talked about multiple times, got pretty litty city. I stole that from Zach Peter, litty city. Okay, while many of us were stuck at home, either avoiding the Omicron variant or recovering from it, Andy Cohen made viewers feel like they were on a night out with their messy friend. Now, when he was on his New Year's CNN hosting this situation, it was a special, obviously. He said a couple things that got him in some trouble. The CNN had to have a conversation with him because he was a little reckless with some of the things that he said, but I enjoyed every minute of it. I have to say, I love watching Andy and Anderson host New Year's Eve, and I thought it was incredible. But I could see why the network would maybe not be too happy with some of the things that he said. Now, he was talking after taking a few tequila shots. He talked shit about former New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio, told Mark Zuckerberg to stop messing with our minds. He took some jabs at ABC's New Year's Eve coverage, saying, if you look behind me, you will see Ryan Seacrest's group of losers performing. If you're watching ABC, you're watching nothing. He also went on a rant about how Journey, who performed that night, was fake Journey. Now, without Steve Perry as a vocalist, he said fake. Now, Anderson Cooper tried to do his best to stop Andy Cohen from going on these rants and calm him down, but was not able to do so. Andy was like, I'm going to say whatever I want to say. While some party poopers complained about Andy Cohen's delightful messiness, at least this is what they're saying, CNN confirmed that Andy Cohen is not going anywhere. He's not getting fired, and he will be coming back to host the next New Year's Eve, with hopefully just as many tequila shots. Though Andy Cohen admits he regrets what he said about ABC because he's pals with Ryan Seacrest, he went on the Howard Stern show to say that he's not sorry for party rocking. He said, I won't be ashamed for having fun on New Year's Eve. Okay. And he said that, listen, I was having fun. It was all in good fun. I get paid to come here and to have a moment. That's exactly what this was. So I don't think that you guys should be upset with me. When he was talking with Stern, he said, listen, I will not be ashamed for having fun on New Year's Eve. That's why I'm there. That's why they bring me here. It's a 4.5-hour show. The booze started kicking in around 11:30 p.m. So everyone's focusing on the breath 45 minutes or hour that we were on the air. I kicked into high gear within 45 minutes left. So we had done 15 interviews before that point. He continued, you know what? I won't be ashamed for it. I had a blast. Anderson had a blast. We left and we were like, that was fun. What a fun New Year's Eve. No apologies for my drinking on New Year's Eve. None. When asked if anyone at CNN complained, he said, the only direction that I get every year from the president of CNN, who is Jeff Zucker, is have fun. At least CNN knows how to give people what they want. I mean, at the end of the day, we heard two mixed reviews on this situation. One was that CNN was completely pissed with Andy Cohen. How could we let him come on and ruin something, especially when they're supposed to be the most notorious for giving the news and being reputable? And then on the other side, they were like, no, Andy Cohen does an amazing job. We love him, and we love him with Anderson Cooper. I don't know, but at this point, it does look like Andy Cohen is not going anywhere. And again, he's not apologizing for his time on New Year's Eve. He feels like, I was paid to do a job. I do want to ask your opinions, though, because this is obviously interesting in the fact that, well, a lot of people, there have been a lot of, it's been a lot of hearsay as to what Andy Cohen's position will be on Bravo in the years to come. And I'll just say this. Andy Cohen started this whole idea based off of the Desperate Housewives. He is the executive producer on every single franchise of the Real Housewives and most of the Bravo shows. I believe all of the Bravo shows. With his name on everything, even with ratings being low for Watch What Happens Live, Andy Cohen is not going anywhere unless Andy Cohen wants to go somewhere. So if we're waiting around and we're thinking Andy's going to get fired, he's not. Unless there's something, some crazy skeleton in his closet, a tweet that's going to resurface, which I don't think will ever happen. Unless there's something that we don't know, like a scandal that's waiting to break, I don't see a world where Andy Cohen is going to walk up to level 75 of, I don't know, the Rockefeller building. I don't even know how many, I think it's 60 floors, but I don't think he's going to go up to the top floor where all the suit and ties are and they're going to be like, Andy, take a seat. So we're going to move in a different direction. We actually need some new talent and we think that you've overdone your time on the show. I don't see that happening, but I could be wrong. Guys, go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts? And before you go, I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of an itinerary of how busy our day is. Jason will be back at 11:15 p.m. Eastern to talk about Mary Cosby in her absence from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion. He's also going to be talking about her salary, which was revealed, and what this looks like for her future on the show. So again, that's at 11:15. 12:30, we'll be back with Tisa Tells and Grace Report. We're talking about Portia's Family Matters, and I can't wait to break it all down with you because there's a lot of shit going down, especially after last night's episode when things got physical. And then of course, we'll be back at 2 p.m. with DJ Richie Sky and probably 4 or 5 with Jason to do today's hot takes. It is a long day. I was walking through this morning because we live in a complex and you walk through the lobby to get your coffee. And the maintenance man said this morning, "Good morning, happy Monday." And I was like, is it happy? Is it? Because it seems stressful to me. And he's like, what? And I was like, I'm just kidding. Have some espressos, relax, take it easy, man. It's okay. And Jason's always like, why do you have to play with everybody so much? It's annoying. It's not even funny. I'm like, okay, sorry. So sue me. I think I'm funny sometimes and I'm not. Guys, with that, hopefully you can stick with us today. If you can't, then be a part of the replay crew. I know that we're going to be on all channels, so it's going to be a lot of bouncing back and forth. But thank you to all of our mods. Thank you to everyone who joins us. And thank you to you guys, because we're at almost 96,000, 4,000 and like change away from hitting that 100,000 subscriber mark where we get to put that beautiful silver plaque right here. And I can't wait. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.